All right, so the A's avoided the sweep. They beat Baltimore today by a final score of 7-5, and this game was really back and forth. The A's held on at the end and got the win, which is really nice. Their offense finally woke up. They got 11 hits today, and the Orioles also committed 3 errors. So the A's had a lot of base runners, which is nice because in these past couple of games they haven't. And also getting swept by the Orioles would have been bad, so I'm glad they got the win. And there are a lot of interesting, good moments in this game. So, yeah, and one thing that I wanted to point out, interesting, not really a highlight, but Mark Canha was hit by a pitch today, and he became the most hit by pitch A's player in franchise history, which is funny to think about. So Ramon Laureano scored on an error in the bottom of the first inning. Matt Olson was hitting, and he actually had a black eye, and he was, he proved that having a black eye didn't affect his play because he played great. That put the A's up 1-0. Jed Lowry made it 2-0 in the first. With an RBI single. Lowry's very consistent, hit one down the left field, the left side of the field, into left field, obviously. However, the Orioles did have some pretty good offense. Sean Manaea was pitching for the A's. He's been pretty good lately. Freddie Galvis, however, did hit an RBI single in the second inning, which made it 2-1. And Austin Hayes, who's been just crazy good this entire series, tied the game up at 2 in the third inning with a solo home run. However, Matt Olson put the A's up by 2 with a 2-run homer in the third inning. And despite having a black eye, he was able to hit a deep, long ball, crazy deep, into deep center field, over 400 feet. And it was straightaway center and got the A's a 2-run lead. However, the Orioles were not going to go down without a fight. Trey Mancini got a 2-run single, still off Sean Manaea in the fifth inning, which tied the game up at 4. But the A's defense played pretty good. Mark Canha got a sliding catch, which possibly could have saved a run in the fifth inning, which is really nice to see. Trey Mancini, however, came out once again and hit a RBI single off Jake Diekman, putting the Orioles up 5-4 in the seventh. But Sean Murphy hit a single in the seventh inning, but he was out at third base, Matt Chapman was batting, but Murphy got out at third base. However, Chapman did score later on a ground ball hit by Jed Lowry, which tied the game up at 5, which was really nice. And that got the A's tied up. And they're pretty good at coming back usually in these situations. Ramon Laureano made an amazing running catch at the warning track wall, and that pretty much saved a run. Yusmeiro Petit was pitching. And then Ramon Laureano, with a great defensive play, hit a 2-run homer to put the A's up 2 in the 8th inning and ultimately won them the game, and Lou Trevino got them the save. And he's been a little shaky lately. There were runners on base. However, Lou Trevino got it done, and the A's got the win, winning their 17th game of the year. I think they're tied for the most wins in the AL, and I think have the second highest win percentage in the American League, which is awesome. 7-5 final score, and the A's get the win. That'll close out the series, and I feel like whenever the A's and Orioles play each other, it's a weird matchup, but the Orioles come out swinging, and I think we tied 2-2 on the year in terms of how many games we played each other. We're going to play the Blue Jays for a 4-game series starting tomorrow, which will be tough because the Blue Jays have been playing really good lately. They have really good offense. It's really crazy. They have Bo Bichette, they got Springer, they got Vladimir Guerrero. They got a really good team, so hopefully we can use this momentum and ride the wave into the next series. And I mean, yeah, player of the game, no doubt, would be Ramon Laureano for me. It's definitely close, but I got to give it to him because his defense was amazing. He had 2 RBIs, obviously a homer, but I think Matt Olson deserves an honorable mention because he had a homer with a black eye and multiple RBIs too. So maybe them kind of tied up for player of the game. Sean Manaea did pretty good. He only allowed, he allowed 4 runs, but through 5 innings, that's not terrible. 5 strikeouts. And the A's relievers pretty much got the job done too. Only 1 run was allowed during those relief pitchers play, which was nice. So yeah, that final score 7-5 Oakland, moved to 17 wins on the year. And yeah, let me know your thoughts, and go A's.